So what's good, Team G fam? Listen, man, one of my worst fears is about to come true, bro. We may be getting snow. We may be getting snow. Y'all know, bro, if you've been rocking with me, you know I can't stand for it to snow where I'm at. Some people might be like, well, just move. No, I like it here. Snow is not a normal thing for us. Oh man, they just told us, man, we may be locked in the house this weekend, bro, because of the snow, man. And trust me, when they tell me in this area it's finna snow, I ain't going nowhere because these people can't drive in snow. Period. Like a little, you know how other places who normally get snow, y'all get several inches. Y'all used to that. Just a mere little bit of snow that sticks. Oh, this place shut down. Fools is wrecking everywhere. They don't know how to drive. So y'all send a prayer up for me, man. Send a prayer up for me dealing with this because I did not want this to happen. But speaking of scary times, we're about to check out the 15 scary videos that'll scare you real good. All right. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, join the fam. Let's check it out.
Are you bored and looking for some red hot scares? Well, you're in the right place because these 15 scary videos will scare you real good. Number 15. Djinn behind you. This ghost hunter should really be looking behind him. Published by Find Ghost in December of 2021, a man stands in the wilderness holding something and addressing what's in front of him. He is oblivious to what's behind him. A djinn appears, transparent at first, but then more solid looking. The djinn stays only for a moment before gradually vanishing again. The moral of the story? Sometimes what you're looking for is right over your shoulder. Number 14.
It was like standing there like it was giving him approval. Like, okay, I'm just here just in case anything goes wrong. You got it? Then he just faded to black.
Driveway ghost. Bright lights can play tricks on you, but this is not a trick. Published by Lane Ghost Hunter in August of 2011, this scary phantom was captured on camera in a driveway. The driveway is dark at first, nothing there. When the car turns on its headlights, the woman holding the camera gasps. That's because she sees this creepy semi-transparent figure appear against the wall for a moment. After shaking in fear, the camera steadies, and the figure is gone. Do you see it, or is it just a figment of our collective imaginations? Number 13. Magnet Manifestation. Do you want to play? Published by King Crimson in January of 2013. This is just one of many experiences.
We've all done this before. My mom used to have this stuff on her fridge when I was a kid.
Of paranormal activity in this house. The YouTuber says that he left his camera in the kitchen to try and capture more of the activity going on in his home, and this is what it caught. The footage shows a child playing with alphabet refrigerator magnets that are randomly arranged on the fridge. As the child moves them around, suddenly the grouped magnets scatter, some of them appearing to fall right off the fridge. The child doesn't know.
Okay, now, my refrigerator magnets never did that.
What happened? He runs into the next room, presumably to get an adult. The YouTuber writes, I don't know what to believe anymore. This is really starting to freak me out.
No.
The only way this would be freakier is if the magnet spelt out 666. Number 12. Ghost Encounters. These ghost hunters become the hunted in this haunted ghost encounter. Published by Wo Cuyahoga Official in September of 2021. Assad and crew hunt for ghosts in this paranormal show, and they don't come up empty-handed. They start to hear noises in this haunted place, and then see a dark figure lurking just out of sight. As they continue in their search, a pile of bricks is pushed from one of the walls. Oh, Lord. Something is later rattling the doorway. And as they get closer, they hear a growl from behind them.
ये क्या था?
After hearing something behind them again, one of the crew gets taken. When they race into the room, no one is there, but they see something flicker past while peering through a hole in the wall of the room. They later come across more substantial evidence that something has been stalking them all along.
क्या ये कोई अंदर खड़ा है यार, कोई लड़की थी, मैंने वो नहीं देखा उसने.
A figure is standing in one of the structure's many.
Nah, them I ain't really believing, bro. They got theme music going on in the background and everything. Like the horror movie music. Yeah, this is like a production.
Rooms. They back out and the figure is gone, but another appears, this one in a pink robe. They pursue her and later find another figure.
See what I mean?
Standing in the opposite direction, only this time the figure doesn't remain still. She moves backwards towards them in a terrifying manner. Would you survive this unholy terror, or would it be enough to scare you real good? I'd be getting out of that place as quickly as possible. Number 11. Straight to the Inferno. You're about to witness something truly cold-hearted. Published by Blah Blah in September of 2021 and originally
I ain't even finna tell y'all what I thought that was.
posted to Mohammed Iskandar's channel. This scary video has been trending in the Arabic-speaking YouTube community. The footage shows a man entering a mosque in which many worshippers are praying, all dressed in long white robes. They bow and then stand as he enters. The man leaves and then returns, then turns around to leave again. At first, it's not clear what the man is doing. None of the worshippers have even noticed him or even bothered to turn around. They are all still. The guy returns and leaves, then returns again. This time, it is clear what he wants. As the worshippers bow to the floor, the man races over and grabs two purses lying next to those in prayer. He hurries off, having finally gotten what he came for. Taking from strangers while in a holy place? This can't bode well for this man. Number 10.
His karma should be televised. Like, straight up. Yeah, like, I know it's gonna be bad.
At the top of the stairs, who floats there? Published in March of 2009, the scary video is, as Tracy writes, absolutely petrifying. The group is filming up the stairs as they think someone's there. It's completely dark at first, but then someone turns on a flashlight. They capture what they think is two figures standing at the top landing. After a moment, a quick figure that's just a white light runs across the landing.
The light's only just gone across the top of the landing, and that's moving.
Tracy thinks it looks like a little baby. While our eyes can play tricks on us, are all our eyes playing the same trick? Number 9. The Chase. Imagine playing hide and seek with a mysterious cult. Published by Lego Papa TV in March of 2020. This scary video shows a cultish encounter at a house where lives were taken. Lego arrives at the house that he plans to explore on this fateful night. It looks 100% haunted. He tours the house, arriving at a bathroom in which he says the 71-year-old woman who lived here would take the lives of her victims. He says she buried them in her backyard. As he's about to head upstairs, he hears something, but he assumes it was just animals.
Probably animals. Sorry, poop here.
Once he gets up there, though, he hears more noise.
Hello?
While using the spirit box on his phone to try and communicate with the passed away in the bathroom, he sees a flashlight beam hit the wall. When he turns around, he sees many beams of light, and he thinks it could be police, other urban explorers, or maybe something even more nefarious. So he rushes upstairs and hides in another bathroom. Shortly after, he sees flashlight beams on the wall and hears footsteps. They apparently don't see him. After waiting in the darkness for a time, he sneaks downstairs, and while in the basement, he hears more evidence that he's not alone in the house. Footsteps sound on the floor above. He gets out of there as quickly as possible and does manage to escape. When finally safely outside, he
Alive, luckily.
turns back to look at the house. They are looking for him, whoever they are. Lego writes, "This is probably the scariest moment of my life. I have no doubt about that." Number 8, Haunted School. What happens when the music stops? Published by Yoonsai1 in May of 2021. This ghost hunter was in such fear for his life that he left all his gear behind. Upon entering this abandoned school, Yoonsai1 first encounters a haunting sound coming from downstairs.
소리? 무슨 소리야 이게 자꾸? 들려?
He goes in search of it.
The smart ones right there were staring at the ground trying to see if they saw a shadow. Who else was doing that? I'm staring right in it. I'm at the top of the stairs. I'm looking right here. As soon as I see a shadow, I'm out.
무슨 소리야 이게 자꾸? 들려?
He goes in search of it and seems to at last find it, but there's no one there. Later, he thinks something is stalking him.
걔는 지금 날 따라다녀. 언제 나올지 모르겠어.
And his EMF meter starts going crazy. He sets up some motion detectors, which are also triggered. After a while, even the creepy music box near the exit starts chiming in.
나왔어. 뭐야? 갑자기 왜?
He starts to think many spirits are gathering in the room. As all the devices start to go off at once, fearing for his life, he flees, screaming all the way.
Is that the dude that be like, F your mother, F your mother?
Then he gathers enough courage to go back. The music box is still chiming all the way down the spooky hallway. When he arrives back at the room, he's peering inside when something is thrown from another direction.
나라고? 나 아닐 텐데.
It seems his return made the congregated spirits angry. Number 7, Poltergeist Paradise. Things get loud in this Poltergeist Paradise. Posted to TikTok, the original footage is from Dark Ghost Paranormal. In the clip, someone is wandering through a clearly haunted house. You can hear repeated banging before you can see the creepy poltergeist in the act. The culprit in the kitchen cupboard, whose door is banging over and over again. It seems like it will never end, but all
Now, y'all walk in there, y'all see that, what are you doing? Huh? Besides trying to run as fast as humanly possible, that's one. Huh? What are you doing? You're there in search of ghosts and paranormal activity, and you find what you're looking for. But you see a cabinet door just banging, 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 banging. Like, what did you like, as your mind registers what's going on, your mind got to catch up to your body. So it's already gone.
All of a sudden, it stops as the person steps into the kitchen. A deep
Because you imagine like some ghost just standing there just banging on it, just mad, just banging on it, banging on it. Yeah, I'm out.
gong is heard from another direction. They whip around and are looking toward a refrigerator, but there's nothing there.
That refrigerator might have body parts in it. Just a random fridge.
Although there's thankfully no jump scare, there's certainly something going on in this Poltergeist Paradise. Number 6, Soldier Zombies. Will this team encounter the Marching Soldiers? Published by Archivo Extincto in November of 2021, this scary video marches the grounds of a former military guard of soldiers. According to Archivo, the area's passed away individuals are said to become zombies. As they explore the grounds, they first hear something behind them, which sounds like an object falling. Minutes later in that same area, one of them spots the object. but it's too fast to capture on camera. Later, from a different vantage point, they hear strange groans. And not long after, they get the fright of their life when something knocks against nearby tin. They at least capture something actually moving on camera, although they don't capture what's moving it.
What is that?
No, man.
And then another strange growl, and simultaneously a flashlight that goes haywire. Who is stalking this crew out in the darkness? Are the legends true? Or is someone playing a trick on these urban explorers?
See, that's the thing. You think you be stalking some ghost, but it's actually them stalking you.
I don't know if we'll ever know the truth. Number 5, haunted Airbnb. This Airbnb promises you a terrible night's...
That is something you never want to hear in a sentence. Haunted Airbnb. Some of y'all might be watching this in an Airbnb right now.
Sleep, published by Chelsea Luna in October of 2020. This scary video takes you on a tour of America's most haunted Airbnb. Chelsea's creepy overnighter begins with a hiss.
What does that mean?
She looks around but sees nothing. Her dog doesn't take kindly to this place and starts barking at nothing. When she asks if there's anyone there, she hears a whistle.
Yo, you see her window with the boarded up with the Jason mask behind it? Yo, that's crazy.
When there, she hears a whistle.
Is anyone in here?
Yeah, you sicko.
And later a knock sounds at the door, setting off the dog alarm. After a while, she heads outside only to hear more disturbing noises. Back inside, she finds red liquid on the wall and later feels something right behind her.
Is there a spirit?
Oh my gosh.
As they're later talking to a demon named Raymond, a water bottle falls on its own, startling them. They continue talking to the spirit when something loud is heard. It looks like an object flies in Chelsea's face.
Are you a demon?
As the pair are considering leaving the haunted Airbnb to grab a coffee at Starbucks, you hear a loud thump.
I'll just drive. I don't care. I'm down to go.
Look at outside of the gas station. Get trouble shot.
Sounds like Raymond, the demon, doesn't want them to go. Number 4, George laughing. Laughter is the last thing you want to hear in a cemetery. Published by Alberto Del Arco in December of 2021, this terrifying clip captured in a cemetery will leave you on edge. As the crew converse with each other, a creepy, high-pitched laugh is heard in the background.
I know they ain't dig that up. I know they ain't dig that up.
¿Oíste? Sí. Hola?
They try to contact the spirits in the graveyard using a spirit box. One of them distinctly says Kila, which is the word that in Portuguese, and continues to speak, saying hi to the team.
Hola, ¿hay alguien aquí que quiere hablar con nosotros? Hola.
He later says his name is George.
¿Cuál es tu nombre? George?
What does George want? And was that who he heard laughing? We're left with many questions, but not many answers. Number 3, Tin Mine Man. Who is standing in the shadows? Published in December of 2021, the Cornish Ghost Whispers Paranormal UK team managed to capture a full-body apparition of what appears to be a man. The footage was taken at South Wheel Francis Tin Mine. In the darkness between two large pillars, a dark figure manifests before before their very eyes. The woman says hello to the apparition several times, but receives no answer.
Keep sharing, guys. Look at this. Hello? Hello?
She points out on camera where the figure appears. Do you see the Tin Mine Man? Or is it just a trick of the light? Number 2. Hillview Manor. This haunted nursing home will drum up some fear in you. Published by Sonny Deeds. Sonny and his team first encounter some strange noises on the stairs.
The hell's that?
It sounds like movements and faint voices. Later, as they're reading about some of the nursing home's former residents, the cameraman scans the reception area and is startled by this large and somewhat creepy photograph. As they're considering whether the cameraman captured something in the door crack, a faint wailing is heard in the background.
It could have been. Because I was moving at the same time.
Although the pair don't seem to hear it in the moment, they later think they hear a spirit and ask it to make the noise again. They hear a small clicking noise repeatedly. They never do find what's making that clicking noise, but I have a feeling it's no longer of this world. I've got a challenge for you. The next, if you're curious, IT Poltergeist. This playful poltergeist just wants a spot of tea. Published in September of 2021, Sylvia says the kettle switched itself on. Seconds later, the hanging cutlery is moving on its own. Then a lid from a tin canister pops right off.
Oh God. Oh my God, guys.
Many in the comments warn Sylvia that
I hear her like she's about in tears.
this poltergeist is dangerous. Will she listen? I think getting out of that place is definitely the right decision. Once you watch,
It's the right decision and the only decision, especially the way she sounded, bro. Sounded like she was about to have a nervous breakdown. To which I don't blame her. Your home is supposed to be a place of peace, not horror. You know what I'm saying? Not horror. You know? It's crazy. But, hey, at least you ain't got to worry about snow. Might be going to Florida, man. But anyway, man, y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of this video. The 15 scary videos that'll scare you real good. Stay out of the cemeteries. It's your boy L. Till the next reaction, I'm gone. Peace.